Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about Plunderstorm and I will explain what I think Blizzard is planning to do with this new mode for World of Warcraft in the future. And also I will go through some of the different recorder options for the main set that were data mined and that are a good clue of, again, what Blizzard is probably going to do with Plunderstorm in the future. So, whether you're someone who tried Plunderstorm and enjoyed it or not, and it could be for many different reasons, maybe you're not a big fan of PvP in general, maybe the rewards were a little bit underwhelming, or in general, you're just not a big fan of this new mode and the fact that this is very different than World of Warcraft. But even if that's your case, I think everyone can agree that this is something that has been pretty well put together. Blizzard had to create a new gameplay design. They had to create a lot of new abilities. They really had to think of a lot of things in order to make this new battle royale mode actually good. And I do think Blizzard really invested a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy in putting this new game together. So this is something that, of course, raised a lot of questions and suspicions because having it as a time-limited event, knowing again the amount of energy and time that Blizzard had to invest in creating it doesn't really make a lot of sense because there's no way they're just going to create this and then leave it for 1 month and a half and then never touch it again. This is something that they can reuse in the future and probably they already know that they will. So my main theory, which is something that of course a lot of people have already shared on many different forums, is that Blizzard is planning to have different seasons for Plunderstorm. So right now we are in season 1, and this is really for them the season that will allow them to see a little bit what players enjoy about this new mode, what players don't enjoy, and what they need to do for the other seasons in order to improve this new game. So for instance, right now, if you go on Warhead, you will see that there is an article that was published a few hours ago. And in this article, the Warhead team is highlighting a few more color variants for the main transmog set that, as you can see, you can get when you reach Renown 22 to 38 for Plunderstorm. And in my opinion, this is really the best clue that we have that Blizzard is definitely planning to have over seasons because this is something that they tend to do a lot. For instance, if you take Dragon Riding, all the different World Cups and everything, each time it's the same set, but with just a different color. And this is the same with a lot of other events in the game. So here, for instance, we have the blue and dark version and purple as well. So this one actually, I think, looks the best. It's really, really nice. And as you can see, I mean, again, this is the exact same set, but very different. Then after that, we have this one, the clear blue, with a little bit of a pink, feather on the head. And finally, we have this one, the green feather, and then the orange set, which I think looks also amazing. So having these different sets, I think, again, really shows that Blizzard is planning to do more with this new game mode, Plunderstorm, and that probably we will be able to get these future sets each time there is a new season. As you can see here, we also have a lot of new appearances for all these different eye patches. So again, I think these are all the type of rewards that you will be able to get at some point when doing activities linked to these other seasons for Plunderstorm. Now, I think this is a really good idea for Blizzard to do that because, for instance, right now it's patch 10.2.6, so there's not much to do and people are just waiting for season 4 to start and also after that for the War Within to start. And so maybe during these moments in between two important patches, having a new season of Plunderstorm with hopefully a new theme, with new really cool rewards, and hopefully a complete different experience than the previous season, I think is a really clever way to make this new mode always relevant and to bring it when Blizzard needs to add some content and there's not much happening in the game at that moment. So for instance, here on this forum, this person, as you can see, shared a lot of thoughts on what it could be in the future, and I do agree with some of his takes. So as you can see here, he said that in the future, a completely different team when we play pirates. For example, the archaeologists of Uldum could come in and instead of getting loot, we could get artifacts. That way it could change every season. I think Again, here it shows that there are a lot of opportunities, and it doesn't have always to be maybe a battle royale mode. They could have other modes. It doesn't have to always be the same map. We could go outside of the Arati Islands, explore other theme. So I think there's tons of things they could do with that, and hopefully it will happen. Personally, I'm really enjoying Plunderstorm, but I do think no one is going to play it forever because this is, well, always kind of the same. So having different seasons when you have new abilities, new maps, new things to do, and just new activities in general, I think would still make this game mode relevant and would allow Blizzard again to have some new content outside of the main patch. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think and if you would be happy maybe to get in the future over seasons of Plunderstorm, maybe with less PvP, with other type of activities, and in general with a different theme. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great Sunday. Bye!